Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Body Glove Flex Snap-on case for the Motorola DROID RAZR MAXX. You are more than welcome to check out this case at any time over at its official website, and that is going to be located at www.bodyglovemobo.com. As always, we also encourage you to check it out at our own website as well at www.daydeal.com. So let's go ahead and give you the unofficial measurements for the Flex Snap-on case for the DROID RAZR MAXX. Please keep in mind that we took these measurements ourselves. They're not meant to be 100% accurate. We just want to give you guys an idea of what to expect when you own it for your phone. Starting with the weight, that is going to be at 41 grams. Its length is at 135 millimeters. Its width is at 74.5 millimeters, and finally its depth is at 16 millimeters. Hopefully you find that information useful. Now we are pretty excited to go ahead and look at this case for the DROID RAZR MAXX. Reasons being is because to our knowledge this is the first hard case to be released for the phone as far as brand name is concerned. Now we're not too sure what is up with the DROID RAZR MAXX phone because there were a lot of cases released for the original DROID RAZR, but the MAXX has been somewhat lacking. So even if you don't like what you see here today, it's going to be somewhat of an unfortunate story for you because there's not really much other stuff to look at outside of skin covers. Okay, so just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Nonetheless, let's go and actually talk about this product. I do want to mention that the Flex Snap-on case is one of the more popular product series from Body Glove because it has a unique thing about it, which is this right here. Now this is called a clip stand. Okay, obviously it's a belt clip, but it also doubles as a kickstand as well, hence its name, clip stand. And what's really nice about this is that it's universal in design, meaning that if you happen to own a Body Glove Flex Snap-on case for a different phone out there, it comes with this, and you are more than welcome to save this. Okay, so even if you no longer use that case because you no longer use the phone, you should go ahead and save this, because that way in the future, if you happen to buy another Body Glove Flex Snap-on case for another phone, you have this as a reserve, as a backup. So should something happen to this, you either lose it or end up breaking it somehow, you always have this in the wings, so to speak, and it's kind of cool that they did it that way. It's very easy to replace. All right, so let's go and show you the main body of the Flex Snap-on case. It is a standard two-piece Snap-on design. Okay, so it's a snap case, not a slider. The top wireframe piece is going to go over the front of your phone, pretty self-explanatory. The rear piece is the bulk of the case. It has an inner lining of microfiber / felt material. Okay, that is supposed to keep your phone's rear from being gunked up or scratched up, but also it adds a little bit of cushion as well while it's inside. Now you notice the center looks a little bit strange. That is because it is removable. Body Glove includes two of these little backing pieces right here. Okay, one is flat and one has a little knob on it. The one with the knob or sprocket is meant to be used with the clip stand. The one that has a little nub on it like that, that is just meant to be used with the case for normal reasons. In other words, if you don't want to go ahead and use the belt clip or a kickstand, I should say, then you just go ahead and put this there, and it fills in that little gap right there. So since we do want to go ahead and show you the clip stand, I keep calling it a kickstand, even though it's the clip stand, I'm going to go ahead and lock that into place, and let's go ahead and show you how this looks on our dummy version of the DROID RAZR MAXX phone. Now what's nice about a Snap-on case is that this is compatible with all screen protectors out there because it's a snap design, meaning that you're not actually going to go ahead and slide it up against your screen, which means that if you already have a screen protector on there, or if you're thinking of using one in conjunction with this case, you're fine because it goes over the top and it doesn't really interact with the edges of the screen protector. Okay, so that's always nice. Now continuing on with our 360 tour, let's go ahead and show you the front of the DROID RAZR MAXX phone right now. As you can see, the Flex Snap-on case does create a very nice thick lip for it. That means that if you accidentally or on purpose rest your phone on its face like so, it is going to be slightly elevated up and away from the surface you're resting against. But more importantly, should you accidentally drop your phone, we hope this never happens to you, and it lands on its face, you can hear that nice thud sound. Hopefully the lip will catch the impact first rather than the screen. Moving on to the top of the Flex Snap-on case, you can see openings for the USB as well as the micro HDMI port, as well as the audio jack, and that audio jack is not recessed, so straight connector tips as well as angled connector tips should work just fine. There's nothing to talk about on this side, so moving on to the other, you can see three openings. One is for the power button. One is for the volume up and down rocker switch, and one is an extra opening. This is known as a coin slot opening, and this is just strictly there for convenience. If you need to remove your case, just go ahead and put a coin in there, like a penny, a nickel, a dime, etc., stuff like that, and just slightly twist to the right or to the left, and that will go ahead and pop out the side tooth as well as the corner tooth, and then that way you can go ahead and remove the case from your phone very easily. Okay, so it's a nice design. Moving on to the back, you can see an opening for that little microphone right there, as well as the camera lens and the LED flash associated with that, as well as an opening for your built-in speaker. Now the finish on the Body Glove Flex Snap-on case is unique. This has kind of a rubberized feel to it, but it also is a pitted design. I can tell you guys that this has a very sticky feel to it, a very tacky feel. Not to say that it feels cheap or anything like that, but in other words, it feels really grippish to your fingers. And I know that sounds kind of odd, but what I'm trying to get at is that if you're hands happen to have water on them, you can still hold onto your phone very well due to this material. If your hands happen to have sand or dirt, etc., stuff like that, and any other slippery type of substance that creates kind of like a ball bearing effect, you can still hold on to the body glove case very well due to this pitted design. Okay, so this is really nice. It always feels like you have nice control over the case and thus your phone. It just really feels comfortable in your hands when you rest it in there. So let's go and show you the clip stand and what it is all about. I am going to go and lock it into place. And then you can go ahead and rotate the clip stand 360 degrees, which is very convenient. And let's go and pop out that little latch right there. And you can use that to go ahead and put your DROID RAZR MAXX in kickstand orientation, both in portrait as well as landscape. And you can do it for either side. And that is it, guys, for the Body Glove Flex Snap-on case on the Motorola DROID RAZR MAXX. Closing thoughts and comments. We don't have really much to say as far as criticism is concerned, because this is one of the rare brand name cases out there that is a hard shell design for the DROID RAZR MAXX phone. We would have liked it if this was just a little bit on the lighter side. It is somewhat hefty at 41 grams, and we know a lot of people who own the DROID RAZR or the MAXX like their phone as slim as possible, as light as possible. That's the whole idea of the phone. So this is a little bit on the hefty side, as well as those measurements that we referred to at the beginning of the video. You should look those over once more, because it will also add some bulk to the phone. But overall, it's a pretty protective cover. It feels really nice, and for those of you out there who are looking for a kickstand case, this is very, very useful. The clip stand, it's really a nice addition, and it's universal in design as well. So even if you happen to own another product that is the Body Glove Flex Snap-on case for another phone, you can always have that in reserve. And that's all we have to say about that. So feel free to check this out once more over at the official website at bodyglovemobile.com, and also check it out on our own website as well at daydeal.com. Follow us on our Twitter, Facebook, as well as our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching as always, guys. We will see you next video review.